Have you ever read a story online and thought, there's no way this actually happened, only to find out it was true? If you enjoy analog horror, creepy true stories, disturbing mysteries, and psychological horror, this video is for you. Subscribe for more dark horror stories every week. Story 1.
My girlfriend keeps forgetting things. This confession started as a relationship post. Nothing unusual. A user named Darren Lake posted, "I think something is wrong with my girlfriend, and I don't know how to help her anymore." He explained they had been dating for 2 years. Everything was normal until she got into a car accident. Minor injuries, no serious damage, but afterward, she started forgetting things. At first it seemed harmless, misplacing keys, forgetting conversations, calling him by the wrong name once or twice. But then things got worse. She began waking up at night confused, standing in corners of the apartment, staring at walls. Sometimes she whispered to people who weren't there. Darren said doctors blamed trauma, stress, medication, but one detail terrified him. She kept insisting there was another version of him inside the apartment. She says, "I come home twice, once around 6 p.m., then again later at night." Users immediately became interested. One person joked she was cheating, but Darren kept posting, and his tone slowly changed from concerned to frightened. Yesterday, she asked why I kept smiling at her through the bathroom mirror. He explained he had been at work all day. Then another update. Last night, she locked herself in the bedroom screaming. She said I was standing outside the door asking to be let in, but I was asleep beside her. The thread became huge. People started suggesting schizophrenia, brain damage, carbon monoxide poisoning. But Darren insisted something else was happening, because strange things began happening to him too. He started hearing movement at night, doors creaking open, soft footsteps. Then one morning, his girlfriend asked him a question that terrified him. "Why were you watching me sleep last night?" Darren claimed he had slept on the couch. She became hysterical, insisting he stood beside the bed for hours, smiling silently in the dark. Then came the update people still repost online. 2:44 a.m. She just woke me up crying. She says I'm in the hallway right now. People reading the thread became genuinely disturbed because Darren kept responding live. I checked. Nobody's there. Then seconds later, she's screaming again. Another update. She says hallway me is getting closer. And then she says he's smiling. The thread exploded with replies telling him to turn on lights, leave the apartment, call police. But Darren stopped responding for almost 20 minutes. When he finally returned, his writing looked frantic. I saw someone standing in the kitchen. Then, I thought it was her. But she was behind me after that. The updates became incoherent. I heard my own voice downstairs. It keeps asking her to open the door. I don't know which one she's talking to anymore. And then came the final post, posted at 3:17 a.m. If she lets the other one inside, I don't think I'll exist anymore. The account vanished after that. No updates. No police report ever surfaced. Nothing. But years later, users discovered something disturbing. Darren's profile picture had originally been a photo of him and his girlfriend. And in the reflection of the apartment window behind them, there appeared to be a third person standing inside the room, smiling directly at the camera. What's the creepiest thing you've ever read online that felt disturbingly real? Have you ever seen a confession thread that made your stomach drop halfway through reading it? Or a post that suddenly stopped updating right when things got terrifying? Comment below, because the next 2 stories get much darker, and the final confession is the one many people wish had never been archived at all.
Most people watching right now aren't subscribed, but if disturbing internet horror, analog horror, and confession stories keep you awake at night, this channel was made for you. Subscribe now, because the deeper this channel goes into the internet's darkest stories, the harder they become to forget. And trust me, tonight's final confession is going to stay with you for a very long time. Story 2. I found a hidden live stream. The confession was posted anonymously. No username, no profile picture, just a timestamp, 1:08 a.m. I think I accidentally found something illegal, and now someone knows I saw it. The poster explained he worked overnight security at a warehouse. Quiet shifts. Too much time online. One night, he found a strange link buried inside an old forum thread. No title, just random numbers. When he clicked it, a live stream opened. Black and white camera footage. A dim room, concrete walls, a single chair in the center. At first, he thought it was an art project, until he noticed the person tied to the chair. The stream had no sound, no viewer count, no chat, just the camera, watching. The poster admitted he should have closed the page immediately, but he didn't, because every few minutes, someone entered the room, always wearing different masks, always carrying strange objects, and the person in the chair never moved. The confession thread became massive within minutes. People begged him to report it, call the police, and screen record everything. But the poster claimed something strange happened first. His browser froze. Then a message appeared on the stream itself, not in chat, inside the video. Written on the wall behind the chair, "You should not be here." The poster thought someone was trolling him, until his phone rang. Unknown number, no caller ID. When he answered, he heard warehouse ambience, forklifts, metal doors, the exact sound surrounding him at work, then breathing, slow breathing. He hung up immediately. The replies became frantic. People told him to leave the building, run, but he kept updating. "I think someone is outside the office." Then, "The security cameras just shut off." Then, "I heard knocking near the loading dock." The thread was updating in real time, thousands watching, refresh after refresh, people begging him not to investigate. But he admitted something horrifying. "The stream room looks familiar." Then, "I think it's inside this building." After that, the thread became chaos. He claimed he grabbed a flashlight and started checking empty storage corridors, long hallways, metal doors, darkness. Then he uploaded a blurry image, a concrete room, a chair in the center, exactly like the stream. Except now, the chair was empty. Users immediately noticed something else in the photo. At the far end of the room, someone stood partially hidden in darkness, wearing a white mask. The poster replied one final time, "I think they knew I'd come down here." Then another, "There are more rooms." And the final post, "One of the streams is showing me typing this right now." No further replies ever appeared. The thread was deleted hours later. But archived screenshots still circulate online, and according to internet rumors, people who searched for the original link later received anonymous emails containing screenshots of their own bedrooms at night. Story 3. I think my dead brother is still posting. The final confession appeared on a forgotten grief support forum. Unlike the others, this one sounded heartbreakingly genuine. The user called herself Elena W. Her first post was simple. "My brother died 8 months ago, but I think someone is pretending to be him online." People responded sympathetically. They assumed it was a hacked account, a cruel prank. But Elena explained something disturbing. Her brother Liam died in a hiking accident. Body recovered, funeral held, everything confirmed. But 3 months after his death, his old accounts became active again. At first it was tiny things, Spotify playlists updating, videos appearing in recently watched, gaming profiles showing online at strange hours. Family members assumed passwords had leaked. But then Elena received messages, direct messages, from Liam's deleted account. The first one simply said, "Why didn't you answer me?" She thought someone was being cruel, until more messages arrived. Messages containing private details nobody else knew, childhood memories, nicknames, conversations they'd had alone.
Then the messages became stranger. It's dark here. I can still hear them walking. Don't let them see you. People reading the thread became obsessed. Some thought it was a stalker. Others believed Elena herself was mentally unstable. But she kept posting screenshots, and they were disturbing. The account sent.
Messages only between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., always from different IP addresses, always deleted minutes later. Then came the update that terrified everyone. Elena claimed the account sent her a photograph, a blurry nighttime image of her own house, taken from outside her bedroom window. The thread exploded. Users begged her to call the police, but Elena admitted something worse. The photo was taken from inside our backyard fence. Then another message arrived while she was actively updating the thread. You shouldn't talk about this publicly. People watching live saw her panic in real time. Replies flooded in, telling her to leave immediately. She said she heard movement downstairs, cabinets opening, soft footsteps. Then she posted something people still debate today. I just checked the security cameras. Someone was standing in the hallway, tall, thin, wearing Liam's old hiking jacket, but the face was too dark to see. Users begged her not to go downstairs, but Elena kept posting, almost like she needed people with her, needed witnesses. 2:51 a.m. The hallway camera stopped working. 2:53 a.m. I can hear tapping outside my room. 2:54 a.m. 3 knocks every few seconds. Then, my phone just got another message. Users begged her not to open it, but she did. Her next reply terrified the thread. It's a photo of my bedroom door, taken from the outside hallway. The comments became absolute chaos. People typed in all caps, telling her to barricade the door, call emergency services, or run through the window. But Elena replied with something far worse. Someone downstairs is using Liam's voice. Then, it keeps asking me to open the door. And finally, it knows things only Liam knew. Several minutes passed without updates. Thousands of users refreshed endlessly. Then a final post appeared, short, terrified. The voice just said, Elena, why are you reading these comments? I'm already inside. That was the final message. The account never posted again. But the story became legendary online for one horrifying reason. Years later, someone archived the screenshots from the thread, and hidden near the bottom of one image, users noticed another browser tab open on Elena's computer, a live security camera feed time-stamped after her final message. In the hallway outside her bedroom stood a tall figure wearing Liam's jacket, facing directly toward her door, and according to people who enhanced the image, the face wasn't shadowed at all. It was smiling. Story 4. I think someone is using my face online. The confession appeared on a small late-night forum at exactly 1:14 a.m. No profile picture, no bio, just a username. Caleb still here. His first post was only one sentence. I think someone is pretending to be me online, and people are starting to believe it's the real me. At first, nobody cared. Catfishing stories were common online. People assumed someone stole his photos and used fake social media accounts. Normal internet stuff. But Caleb replied almost immediately, and the way he wrote felt wrong, panicked, exhausted, like he hadn't slept in days. It's not just pictures. This person sounds exactly like me. That got people's attention. He explained everything started 2 weeks earlier. A coworker asked why Caleb suddenly deleted all his social media accounts. But Caleb hadn't deleted anything. In fact, he still had access to every account. Then another friend texted him, asking why he posted a strange video at 3 a.m., a video Caleb had never seen before. He opened the link and froze. It was him, sitting in darkness, looking directly into the camera, speaking calmly. I don't think people understand what I'm capable of yet. Caleb insisted he never recorded it, but the video looked real.
perfectly real. His voice, his face, his bedroom behind him, even the shirt he remembered wearing earlier that night. The thread exploded instantly. People accused him of making an ARG. Others claimed deep fake technology, but Caleb sounded genuinely terrified. I checked the metadata. The video was uploaded from my apartment Wi-Fi. Then came the detail that disturbed everyone. I live alone. Users began asking questions rapidly. Did he sleepwalk? Carbon monoxide poisoning? Mental breakdown? But Caleb kept replying, and every update became worse. My mom called me crying today. She asked why I sent her threatening messages. Then, I checked her screenshots. It was my number. Then, the messages were sent while I was asleep. The thread started gaining traction outside the forum. People searched for the videos and found them. More uploads, different platforms, TikTok, Instagram, private live stream clips, all showing Caleb speaking directly to the camera, sometimes smiling silently, sometimes whispering disturbing things. And every video seemed to be filmed inside his apartment while he was supposedly asleep. One user found something horrifying. In one upload, a digital clock behind Caleb showed 4:13 a.m. At that exact time, Caleb had been actively posting on the confession thread, meaning either the videos were pre-recorded or someone else was inside the apartment filming them. Then Caleb posted another update, and this was the moment people stopped thinking it was fake. I set up my phone to record myself sleeping. An hour later, he returned. His replies were shorter now, shaking with fear through text alone. I watched the footage. Then, around 3:07 a.m., I sat up in bed. Users waited, refreshing constantly. Caleb continued, but I don't remember doing it. Another update appeared seconds later. I stared at the camera for almost 4 minutes without moving. People in the thread became obsessed. Thousands were reading live. Someone begged him to upload the recording. At first, he refused. It showed Caleb asleep in bed. He posted a short clip. Silent. The footage was grainy. His eyes open, recorded from not slowly, instantly, wide open. He sat upright mechanically and stared directly into the camera, not blinking, not moving, for nearly 4 full minutes. Then something happened that terrified everyone watching. Caleb smiled, not normally, too wide, too still, like someone trying to imitate a human expression. Then the video ended. The thread exploded. Users noticed details Caleb missed. In the darkness behind the bed, something moved, a shape, tall, standing in the corner of the room, almost blending into darkness. Watching him, Caleb returned minutes later. I didn't see that thing in the corner before. Then another update. I'm not alone in this apartment. People begged him to leave immediately, call the police, run. But Caleb admitted something worse. Every time I leave, more videos appear online. Then, it wants me to stay here. At 2:43 a.m., he posted again. Someone just knocked on my bedroom door. Users asked who it was. His reply came instantly. I live alone. Then another message. It sounds like me. The thread became chaos. People typed in all caps, telling him not to open the door. But Caleb kept updating in real time. It's asking me to let it in. Then, it knows things only I would know. Then finally, it's saying I'm the copy. Nearly 6 minutes passed. No updates. People kept refreshing endlessly. Then a final post appeared. Short, broken, terrified. I checked the hallway camera. And then, I'm still sitting at my computer typing this. The account went offline immediately afterward. No more replies, no updates, nothing. But months later, users discovered something horrifying. The videos connected to Caleb's accounts were still being uploaded. New ones, different locations, different lighting, different clothes. Always Caleb, always speaking calmly to the camera. And in every single upload, he ended the video with the same sentence, smiling directly at the viewer. The real one stopped posting a long time ago. Conclusion: the internet remembers everything, even the things that disappear, lost threads, deleted accounts, corrupted images, panicked confessions written in the middle of the night by people who sounded genuinely terrified. And maybe all of these stories were fake. Maybe they were just creative writing experiments from anonymous users looking for attention. But the unsettling part is how real they felt. The timestamps, the panic, the gradual descent from ordinary conversation into absolute terror. Because real fear doesn't sound cinematic. It sounds confused, messy, desperate, like someone trying to convince strangers something horrible is happening before it's too late. And somewhere online right now, on some forgotten forum nobody checks anymore, someone is probably typing another confession, another desperate warning, another final update, and maybe people are already watching it unfold live, refreshing the page, waiting for the next reply, not realizing they're about to read someone's final message. If you made it to the end of tonight's confessions, thank you for watching. And if dark internet horror, analog horror, and disturbing online mysteries are your kind of nightmare, subscribe now and become part of this channel before the next story disappears too. Share this video with someone who loves terrifying internet mysteries, and when this video ends, don't turn the lights off yet. There's another disturbing horror story waiting for you on this channel, and trust me, it only gets darker from here. Some posts disappear for a reason.